Ladies and gentlemen, let us see what EA have released today. So they released Paqueta and Icona. Okay, not really the best content right there. Obviously, we do have Team of the Season. Which Team of the Season is tomorrow again? I keep on forgetting it is Serie A. There we go. Are you that guy that's absolutely livid for people having insane, unbeatable teams? Are you just itching to try and get the best FIFA 23 experience? Now with the most reliable coins, use MMOEXP. It is a fast, quick process. Get the most reliable FIFA 23 FUT coins by using code META. You can save yourself 5%. Link is at the top of my description. MMOEXP, that is. Now we are jumping over to the best defenders ranked. Now you boys love tier list videos. You boys love the meta plays in each position. You just love the informative videos helping you guys out in Ultimate Team. So please do hit that like, subscribe. Can we get at least, let's say 100 likes? Let's aim high, man. Let us aim high. Thank you so much for the support. Shout out to, if I'm not mistaken, it was completely forgot his name. Shout out to Zenray. That will be the last cut right there in the obviously video. But thank you so much, boys, for the support. Appreciate each and every one of you lot, man. We are looking at defenders now. I have ranked the best defenders, so if you don't see a defender here, just know they are not the best, because I'll be honest, I try to include at least 60 of the best defenders. That includes center backs and the fullbacks. The next will be the midfielders, so stay tuned for that. Join the Discord, it will be in the comments. Check out MMOEXP. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We got RK, the very first one. It is an absolute menace of a card. RK, I've rated him actually in the last one. Did I? No, I did a tier list video on the Team of the Season cards. I think I rated RK a solid A+, if I'm not mistaken, or A. It was between one of the two, but I do think that this card is an absolute brilliant card. I think he's one of the most underrated center backs in the game, personally speaking, due to the fact that he has insane pace, bro. If you slap a shadow on this man, you will have over 90 attributes for both pace attributes. Sorry, you will have over 90 and an absolute menace because of the agility and balance. For me personally, I don't care about obviously what is it? I don't care about their price relative. I am basing them according to the overall meta right there. So yeah, we will place him at A+ for now. By the way, these cards are gonna probably change, so do stay tuned for the end. I might put up a card or put him down, you know what I mean? But if you don't know how the series works, you will obviously get it as I'm going. S is the best, middle is A, and B is bad. It's not the worst, but relative to the other cards, it's not the greatest. It is still decent though. If they are here, they are good. Let's just keep it as that, you know. But yeah, the next one, it is Araujo. Now in my personal opinion, Araujo is a better card than Ake. Now why I say Ake should actually go in A is because Araujo is A+ but not S. Do you know what I mean? I feel like S is the best card, and we will actually take away that element. Let us put the center backs that are S, and I will explain in a moment why they are S, because they are top 10 best center backs in the game. I have made a top 5 video, do check that out right there. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, by the way, boys. We are placing Eder Militao there. We're going to place the Licht there. I'm trying to look at, we're going to place definitely Varane. You know, we're doing this fast, boys. We're not wasting any time. Do you know what I mean? We're not wasting any time. By the way, I want to make actually my, let's make this smaller. W editor in the chat right there. But yeah, let us do that. And we can actually move myself here, to be fair. Yeah. I don't think there'll be that much B players, so we won't actually be in the way there. But yeah, okay, the next one, I think that is more of the, we'll go Kunde as well. S, he's in the best center backs in the game. And yeah, that's more or less, we can leave it like that. So they're in S because they are top 10 best center backs in the game, personally speaking. I've rated them. I've absolutely used some of these cards, and they're absolutely brilliant in the game. I mean, you got the likes of Kimpembe. By the way, I need to stop saying absolutely, because shout out Sky right there, my one mate. He said I said absolutely too much times, which I've said it a lot of times in this video, so I do understand now. But yeah, these cards are brilliant in game. Absolutely, I said it again. They're very, very nice. It's like a subjective, sorry, it's a subconscious thing that I say. But yeah, we will get into it. Let us go the fullbacks now. It is Atal. Yusuf Atal is more of a card that you, if you're using a cheap League 1 team, you know, he's a very, very nice flanking card. I think if you actually play him at CM, it'll be amazing. Obviously, he's a little bit cheap now. I think this card was actually very, very nice if you had the 5-star skills. So if he was 5-star, you'd still be relevant. I'm not saying he's not relevant, but he's just not as great. Do you know what I mean? As far as the fullback goes, though, I'll place him at A for now. I just think he lacks certain qualities. Like, I think it was either it doesn't feel too physical in game. He's obviously fast and he doesn't feel all that agile. I don't know what it is about him. I've used him a couple of games. Yeah, the weak foot is nice, but he's okay, boys. Nothing great. I think from a best value perspective, this card is brilliant, but overall, just not that great. We got Baresi right there now. Apologies for that. Baresi, in my opinion, is a card that if you're using him for sentimental value, it's gonna be a fun card, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna get some tackles in here and there, but from a meta perspective, let's just be completely honest, this card is nothing short of A, in my personal opinion. He's still good, yes, but nothing short of A, bro. If I compare some other cards to him, you know, 300k is a little bit too expensive in my liking from this standpoint of EA now. Sorry, this state of the game, sorry. But yeah, overall though, he's gonna be decent if you were to use him. I know a lot of people have him, you know, he's a club legend, etc. We got Blanc. Same thing goes for Blanc, exactly the same card. He was good when he came out because that was before the team of the season cards came out. Now the meta curve is absolutely spiking because of the new team of the season card. So it's brilliant, boys, it's brilliant. But yeah, we got the next card being Bonucci. Bonucci for me is gonna be at A. Do you know what? It's a tough one because I know a lot of people love this Bonucci, but I think I'm gonna rate it from a objective perspective. I have to, boys. All these cards I have to. Like, I'm not taking any biased opinions right there. I know you used him, but if you compare Bonucci to Araujo, I think Araujo comes out on top due to the fact that's why he's there, you know. So by all means, I'm gonna place Bonucci there, bro. He's very, very good, but in my opinion, just not as great as these A+ and S cards, bro, as far as center back goes. But yeah, we got the likes of the Cafu right there as a right back goes. Now Cafu, I think everybody loved him, and I think there is better team of the season cards right there. Let us check how much he is. Actually, I have not, really looked at his card, but 4-star, 3-star, very, very nice pace, very nice physical as well. As far as a right back goes, this card is brilliant. He's not obviously going to be the best offensively, but I think as a right back goes, this card is probably S. Hence why I'll place him there, you know what I mean? But, you know, fullbacks, it's not just them being fullbacks, it's them also flanking, you know, you can use them as wingbacks as well, and sometimes even as CMs. So even as right wing and left wing, do you know what I mean? That's why the new team of the season cards like Davies is going at S, because 5-star skills, absolute insane flanking aspects, very, very nice card overall, and for that reason, I'm placing Davies there. And we got Camavinga. Now, he came out as, I think I included him in a best valued video. 4-star, 4-star, this card is absolutely phenomenal. His phenoms, I know a lot of people love this phenoms card, and he's got better stats, and he's obviously got a broader aspect of, I mean, actually no, everybody uses him. Yeah, this card in terms of position modifiers is brilliant, bro. Like, play CDM, left wing back and left back, like that is brilliant. For me, I'm gonna place Camavinga as far as the left back goes, bro, at A+, a very, very nice. You know what, actually no, we'll place him at A, because if I look at A+, A+ is really close to S. So that's how we're going to base this, you know what I mean? So Camavinga is still very, very nice, you know what I mean? Same thing goes for with Cancelo, very, very meta left back. But obviously team of the season cards are here, and they are beating these type of cards, you know what I mean, now with a meta curve. But yeah, we got Capdevia, insane left back, probably the best left back in the game. Physical, has the shooting aspects even, good at flanking. The main thing is the physicality, bro. This card, if you come up against him, just know you're not getting past this card, bro, unless you got someone like an insane right wing, insane left wing, etc, etc. But yeah, very, very nice left back, man. We got Capita. Same thing goes with Capita. I think as far as the right back goes, is very good. I think Cafu actually beat him though. As far as the right back goes, yeah, definitely beat him. Better pace, better defense, and better dribbling aspects and passing. So yeah, by all means, I think Capita, even as a center back goes, he's decent, just not as worthy. Do you know what I mean? You are gonna upgrade him in the future. That's just how I see it. There will be better cards with better stats, etc. We got Carlos. Now, boys, I'm not placing him here because he's a fun card. He is actually that good in game. Trust me, if you want to use, yes, he's fun, but if you want to use a very, very nice fun card that is meta in terms of fullback goes, Carlos, Roberto Carlos is amazing, boys. An absolute menace to play against, and for that reason, I'm going to be placing. Why doesn't he have his? Do we actually have to type it out? What is it? It doesn't have his other card here, bro. That's a bit weird. So you actually have to type out the full cards. That's a bit weird. But nonetheless, as you can see right there, 335k, 5-star skills, the best left back Roberto Carlos right there. And I definitely would say S because he does everything. He can pass, He can flank. He can do set pieces. The German crosses are amazing. It's just a very good left back. Only downfall is the physicality aspect, but other than that, it's a solid left back, and for that reason, S 100%, man. We got Chiellini, the next card, the main man, Giorgio Chiellini, man. Shout out to this man right there. Obviously, in past FIFAs was an absolute menace. Him and Bonucci, right there. If you have him both at center back, shout out to you, man. You're having fun in FIFA, man. You know what I mean? Sentimentally, right there, man. 85 pace, agility and balance can do with some work, won't lie. But if you add a shadow, though, he goes to a 95 rated center back. No, I'm not being a stat merchant. I do think Chiellini is a decent center back right there for the price, man. For the price, but overall as a meta center back, I think he's nothing shy of A, for sure. I definitely think he would be decent though. For that reason, I'm placing him at A for now. Could potentially be at B plus. Do you know what I mean? Because if I was to actually, no, to be fair, if I was to rate him alongside Baresi and Blanc, I'd say they're similar players. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, overall, I'd place him at A. Very decent, just not obviously A plus or S. Cheers, Jeff. We go to the right backs now. This is a solid right back, and a lot of people don't know, but I'd say he's up there with the top 10, if not top 5 best right backs in the game. Because of the increased pace, his flanking aspects, trust bros. If you have a 90, over 95 pace fullback, you're going to know how good that card is, because he will absolutely clutch certain games. Let's say Mbappe is running on that left flank, and obviously Klaus is there, bro. He's going to catch up because of all that pace he has. So you need someone like that at right back. For that reason, I'm placing him at A+. Very nice card. Insane pace. We will place him there. We got Cole. Now, Cole, in my opinion, I feel like something's a bit off with Cole, bro. I don't know what it is, but he just doesn't feel all that great. He did feel in the start because obviously there wasn't really that much fullbacks to go by. This card was actually expensive in the start. I think it was like, can we actually see his chart? As you can see, he was like about 700k, 760k in February, bro. As soon as he got released, now he's at 130k, obviously, for all the cards coming through. Cole's gonna be decent, but he's not A plus, bro. I'll be honest. He'll be decent at left back. Yeah, don't be a nostalgic merchant, or what is that other one? Someone like a club merchant right there. Just because he's in a club for all those games, you're going to say he's good. Trust me, relative to the other cards, I think they are better. Hence why the rating is like that. But yeah, we got the Cordoba. Now this, in my opinion, is one of the better short center backs. Now, because he's short, I'm going to place him at A+. Trust me, man, I'm being very picky about my ASS players because they're the best for a reason. Do you know what I mean? A guy actually made a comment the other day. He's like, there should be an S plus tier list, but that doesn't make sense because the S players is literally like pro player proven. Do you know what I mean? So these type of cards, all the pro players are going to use. Do you know what I mean? I don't think pro players are going to use Cordoba, but I do think that some pro players might, maybe sentimentally or other aspects, but I do think you'll be decent. Just short, man. You know, why take the short player when you can take a taller player with better stats? You know, that's just how Ultimate Team goes. Like, why use these fun players when you can just have Mbappe and beat everybody else? That's just how Ultimate Team is now, man. I don't like it as well, but it just depends on how much you want to do, you know, if you want to have fun with the game, if that makes sense. But yeah, 95 balance, 83 agility. As far as the center back goes and how responsive the center back is, this Cordoba is one of the better cards, man. Trust me, very nice. He could be a S-tier list player for you. Do you know what I mean? But I think objectively, he's okay. We got Desai right there. Desai for me has slowly ranked down the charts due to the fact that lack of pace, passing's not the best, and dribbling aspects, you know, you need that now. Especially how fast-paced the game is with the team of the seasons. You need that, man, in the game. We got Di Lorenzo, decent fullback, nothing crazy. He's just a fullback right there. I think his team of the season is going to be A+, not his A. I mean, sorry, not his inform. Now we are looking at the best valued right back in this game. 30,000 coins for 5-star skilled Emerson. He's so good in game. He has blonde hair, absolute menace. A for me, man. We got Ferdinand. I think Ferdinand this year has... Do you know what? Ferdinand for me is decent. I've used him a couple of games in draft here and there, I'll be honest. He was very nice, man. I definitely think very decent pace. I don't know why it's so cheap. Do you know what I mean? But we're not basing them according to price. We're basing them according to overall meta. So I definitely think 49 is A+. A solid card, man. We got Frimpong, 100% A+. Now, I do want to place him at S, but I just don't think he's an S-tier list player due to the fact that some cards, like, I think... Who's a good right back, actually? There's no really right backs in the S-tier list. Cafu, I definitely think has the better physical stats, and he's taller. How tall is Frimpong? Let us see right there. We are looking at these cards. So 4-star, 4-star. Insane dribbling aspects. High and high. He's 5'7". Do you know what I mean? He's obviously like Roberto Carlos height, but I feel like Carlos is Carlos though. Hopefully I'm making sense. I feel like Frimpong is... Should he be S? Should he be S is the main question. We will get back to him. For now, we will place the Hakimi and Hernandez. I don't see anyone placing them lower than S. I think they team with the season cards. Obviously, Hakimi didn't get one. But I definitely think Hernandez is getting one. Obviously, it's going to be better than this one, I think. This one is still decent. Very nice, solid fullbacks. And just because of the meta curve, they're still in that meta curve. Do you know what I mean? Even though all these team the season cards are out, these cards are still decent. So they are S. 100%, man. We got Gear Trader. For me, Gear Trader's obviously gone in terms of a value. Best value center back is there. What makes him so good is his agility and balance for center back. So he's going to feel so agile on the ball. The only downfall, I think it was... Apologies right there. I don't think there was a downfall. I think he was just very good in terms of value. But yeah, as far as center backs goes, you kind of don't see him. Do you know what I mean? He's like, you won't really see this card in game. That's just how I see it personally. But yeah, he could potentially be at A+. He's okay, man. Nothing great. I'll be straight up honest right there. We got the likes of Guerrero. Same thing goes with him. Very nice CM. Very good value card. Very versatile. Solid A player right there. James. Same thing goes for him. We're putting a lot of players at A because they're in the middle, man. I don't know where else to place them, to be fair. I definitely think they are at A, though. We could potentially put... if I'm actually thinking about the actual cards, we could put Di Lorenzo at B+. For now. Yeah, I definitely think that would be decent. Jesus Navas, A for me. Apparently, he just didn't have good physical stats. And yeah, it's just a bit small in-game. And he offers nothing but pace. I think that's it. He was like okay, bro. He's mediocre in game. 5-star skills is nice to obviously transition, but apparently in game he's okay, bro. Nothing great, nothing obviously bad. You know, he will do his job. Short and lean body type. I think as far as a CM goes, in like a 4-1-2-2/2, he'll be decent, but nothing great. But yeah, let us look at the other cards. Lacroix, very nice right there, man. In terms of a value aspect, I used him a couple of games and I enjoyed him. You don't really need to be spending much coins right there if you have Lacroix and like someone like Kimpembe alongside him. Do you know what I mean? Very nice cards. We got Lam as well. As far as the fullback goes, Lam is decent now, especially with all these new cards coming out. He's going to be at A for now. The more I think about it, the more I'm placing a lot of plays at A, right? But I want to place 1 or 2 down. I'm thinking Blanc goes into B+, especially with the new cards coming out. Do you know what I mean? So we'll go Baresi as well. For now, bro, for now. I think that could be a decent shout. I'm trying to think. Maybe Cole comes down to B+ as well. Because as far as fullbacks go, Cole's okay, as I said. Just under mediocre. I could be wrong, do you know what I mean? But this is why I say tier lists sometimes are a bit difficult to do, because now I'm not trying to please anyone in the comments. This is my overall ranking in terms of objectively. Do you know what I mean? It's how these cards actually perform. Gear Trader, you know what? I think for now that is perfect. Lam could potentially be B+. But I do think that Lam is actually decent. I have versed him at CDM a couple of times, but as a fullback goes, you wouldn't play him at fullback. Do you know what I mean? As a fullback goes, I don't think Lam is actually that great. He just doesn't have the fullback aspects, like the flank. He doesn't have the physicality. Yes, you'll obviously have the interceptions and stuff, but yeah, for now we're going to place them there, man. They're still decent, don't get me wrong. Please don't slate me in the comments. I'm just trying to show you guys that, yeah. Laporte, decent center back, nothing crazy. For now, we'll place him at B+. Alex Balde is definitely getting the A+. This card is amazing at flanking. In terms of a fullback goes, he is solid. Insane pace, solid card. Lorente, now our next S tier list player. Why I say is S, has the pace, has the physical aspects, has the flanking aspect. When I say flanking, obviously going down the right wing, cutting in, doing all that jazz right there for a fullback. And yeah, I definitely think his passing is what puts him up there at S as a very nice card. Marquinhos, now boys, it's very I don't think Marquinhos is an S tier list player. I'll say this now. due to the fact that I do think these cards up here beat him, bro. When I versed him or when I even used him, I think Marquinhos is still very good, close, very close to S, literally like Araujo, but not S tier list worthy. Do you know what I mean? Now this, in my opinion, we will actually search for his card. It is Medina, bro. How do you pronounce the name? Facundo Medina? Fasunda, so I'm not too. Facundo, 89,000 coins for one of the best valued center backs. Bro, this card is so good when you add a shadow, lengthy as well. What makes him so good is only average body type, yes, but you don't really need body type with the center back. He must be tall, yes, but look at that agility, balance, reactions, 98 reactions. For me, I'm placing this Medina at A+. He is a very, very solid center back for anyone's team. Trust me, get this man in your team if you need a solid under 100,000 coin center back. Very, very nice right there. I have zoomed it out, by the way, just because there is a lot of cards, as you can see right there. But we got Molina. I think Molina's decent in game. Very, very nice increased pace, decent passing, dribbling's okay. I think in the future you will definitely upgrade him to someone better. Let's just be completely honest. But he offers decent links. We got the likes of the Montiel now. That is obviously similar international teammates. We got Montiel, Gonzalo right there. 5-star weak foot is always nice. 5'9", average body type. I think as far as a showdown goes, it's just mediocre. It's A, bro, for me, personally speaking. We got Marquez. For me, I'm gonna place him at B+. If I compare Marquez to these other center backs, they're better. Marquez is okay in terms of a if you play him from an MLS perspective. Shout out to you, man, because that's fun. Do you know what I mean? If you have MLS players, etc., if you still have that Bale, very nice card. We got Nuno Mendes right there. I definitely think Nuno Mendes is between S. This is going to be the hardest one to rate because, oh my days, 303,000 coins. If he had at least 4-star skills, at least, I would place this card at S. Because the thing is, with 3-star skills, yes, you can do the step overs, but it narrows it down, bro. I feel like 4-star skills, it just makes them feel better on the ball. You know, the Berber spins, etc., etc. 300k is decent for him. I definitely think Nuno Mendes Frimpong goes at that A+ spot. That's just me personally, bro. What do you guys think, man? Leave in the comments. Let's have civilized debates right there. We got Ruben Diaz. Now this is a very tough one as well, because I think it was his pace split, and apparently he's not that fast in game. Yes, I've versed him a couple of times. It's just the pace split, bro. It's just the pace split, man. I've got to place Ruben Diaz probably somewhere between A+ or A. I definitely think he's not an A player. He's definitely A+ for me. That's just me personally speaking. He's the same as Marquinhos, bro. Do you know what I mean? So we'll place him at there. But yeah, this is probably the best or the most strict I've been for placing players at S, bro. I have to be strict right there. These cards are brilliant though, man. I won't lie. Every one of these cards are solid. We got Robertson. He's decent at flanking. He just lacks certain aspects. You know, he won't be the best in terms of turning, but in terms of crossing, one of the better cards at fullback right there. We got Saliba. Saliba, will place him at A+. I like Saliba, man. He was good. A very, very nice, solid center back. I definitely think Ruben Diaz does edge him right there in terms of who is better. That's why it's very close, man. The distinction between S and A+ is very, very similar. So please don't slate me. A+ is good, boys. Trust me. A+ is good. Schlotterbeck, in terms of a valued card, this card is brilliant. But he's decent in game. You know what I mean? For the price you're spending on him, is very nice. Sergio Ramos, for the first time in tier list history, Sergio Ramos does not get the S. My personal take on him is the players that are released now are better. That's just how I see it, man. Like Kimpembe, he is the new Sergio Ramos, basically. And Ramos, he survived a long time in that S spot, bro. But for now, we are placing him at A+, man. Sad times, but we move, man. He was a menace to burst. We got Todibo. Todibo is just not great. I'll be honest, Todibo is decent value, yes, but you can get so much better cards, man. Trust me. Like, even Schlotterbeck will do a better job, in my personal opinion. I think something lacked with this Todibo. I don't know if it was his pace split or what, but we can see. Yeah, his pace split was a little bit shocking, and his agility and balance. High and average is decent, but that's more for a, like, if he was a CDM. You know, if he was more like a CDM card, I think this card would be decent. Voice crack right there. We got Tom Bakti. Now, this is a card that a lot of people looked at to try and link Ronaldo, man. And link like your Alawirans, certain players, etc. Man, we do have a very, very nice solid card, man. You're a non-conventional meta player, obviously because of the league. But man, oh man, this card is brilliant, bro. 99 agility, 99 balance. Very nice pace. A lot of people enjoyed him. For me, I'm going to place him for now at A, because relative to the other cards, you're going to obviously replace him in the future. Let's be honest. We got the next one, Traore. Now we are drawing closer and closer to the end. If you're still watching, thank you so much, my guys, for watching, man. Hit that subscription. Can we get 100 likes as well again? But average body type, decent, obviously, dribbling aspects for fullback. You need to have nice aspects. But I feel like defending goes... He's going to be better at offensive flanking than, obviously, defensive interceptions. Do you know what I mean? He's that type of card. So, 5'9". I'll place him for now at A, bro. I'm placing a lot of people at A due to the fact that they're going to be decent, yes. But these cards just absolutely, like, they're different in game. These cards are the cards that will get you that extra 2-3 wins. Do you know what I mean? That's why they're at A+ and S. Hopefully that makes sense, boys. Vidic, now a very, very tough one, because Vidic 2-3 months back was S. But now, obviously, not S. I do think, though, that the only downfall with this Vidic is his lack of pace, and obviously, he's out of the meta curve. For now, we're going to place Vidic. I do think Vidic is a better card than some of the center backs. Do you know what? For now, we'll place him there. This actually goes to show that Ake is actually an A+ player, boys. I definitely think Ake is A+. He is up there with Ruben Diaz. Trust me, that Ake is brilliant. As I said, it's not coin relative, man. I'm not basing anybody on their coins and stuff, or their value. I'm basing them on the actual meta aspects. We got the likes of Walker, the very last, or one of the last fullbacks. And I don't know why this Walker was so expensive. Please tell me why. We got 500k for him. He's got insane pace, yes, but he just won't turn the best. What obviously compensates that is his unique body type. So if he had at least over 80 agility and balance and unique, this card is S. For me, personally speaking, now with all the fullbacks that are tots, he gets A+ for now. That's my opinion. We got Zanetti, decent fullback, literally like Vidic, out of the power curve right there in terms of meta. Just okay, man, nothing great, nothing phenomenal. Yes, so we will jump over to the last one, Zinchenko. Same thing goes with him. This card is actually quite good for the price. And I've versed him a couple of times. Was a little bit of a menace to verse because he's so fast. But yeah, as far as a fullback goes, he's okay, man. Nothing great, nothing bad right there from him. I definitely think that is the tier list, though, for the best defenders. Tell me if you boys agree with this tier list. Hit that like, subscribe, check out MMOEXP, check out the Discord. I will leave a link. Sometimes the Discord actually... the link expires, so do try and join ASAP. We obviously help each other in terms of who to buy, you know, when is the FIFA news, etc, etc. So yeah, that is the video. How do you boys agree with this tier list? If not, leave a obviously comment. We will debate in the chat. Civilized debate indeed. But yeah, that is the video. Hopefully you boys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I've been with MetaMike. Subscribe. We'll check you boys in the next one. Peace.